Hello, minasan. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello. Wafu Drama, Jojo, 921, Surya. How are you guys doing? I think it's the first Sunday I'm streaming for a long time. So let's go back to here. I don't want to talk too much. I want to speedrun as much as possible today. So yeah, I remember the battle was against Demeter. I don't remember how was the battle, to be completely honest. So I don't remember why I screwed up. Okay, Force Canis. These I kind of remember. Which was the team setup I was using? Not here. Yeah, I'll need to create a new one. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a farming. Let me just fix this, so we can create a new team somewhere. Yeah, I was doing interlude here. Okay. Let's see which team I can mess up. Maybe this one? Yeah, this one should be fine. Why not? Yeah, we can mess this one. By the way, let me brag. I finally have the skills. I did the rank ups. I did the goddamn rank ups. Finally, my Tamamo actually gives NP damage. What's up, Slay? Mario Void. Finally, yes, my Tamamo knows. And her Noble Phantasm heals more as well. So okay, let's think of a team. Let's just make it easier to think. Okay. By the way, I didn't share on Twitter. I need to share on Twitter. 14 Bond 14. Thank you very much. There you go. Now working towards the Bond 15. It took long enough. Okay, we are dealing with annoying caster. I don't remember her gimmicks actually. I don't remember why I suffered so much against her. But I remember, I'm pretty sure the first time I played, I did a Canis setup. It was not favorable. Wait, 2 formation restriction? Yeah, 2 formation restriction. I don't know exactly. Only this probably? Anyway. So... Huh. She's too thick. She also heals 30k. Healing 30k is not the biggest issue, I guess, I think. Well, I have Ozzy, I have Kintoki, I have Vushua Kamaru, I have some strong single target servants, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Let's see. Since I have a Force Canis, I'm pretty sure I can't put Canis on the back, can I? Yeah, I can't. I assumed as much. I'm trying to remember why I had a problem. Okay, what if I do something like... I don't really like this kind of setup, but okay. I don't really like this. Which Buster C would be nice here? Arrow Drive usually is the brain dead choice. Brain dead choice is not like it's dumb. It's because it's obvious that it's good. So yeah. Let's go with this. Shisho I might go with. I'm pretty Shisho because I think she will do some decent damage versus Divine. But okay, something extra here. Maybe a Rhinus? I could put a Waiver, but I want to put Rhinus for some extra protection. Damn, already! I can't put a 5-star CE, that's so sad. Yeah, I can't put a 5-star CE, yeah. So let's put a 4-star Star Generation. That's what I can do, right? Let's try something like this. Merlin Bondsy. That's true, that could be good. But I put some little Star Generation. I think that might be helpful. Let's see. I was annoyed at the controller since it was old. But guys, how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for tomorrow? Is it tomorrow's summer event? Is tomorrow or Tuesday? Something like this. Remove immortality. Remove everything. I'm wondering if I should use Imperial Privilege right now. Goddamn, I like Imperial Privilege. I think I'll use. For the defense. Let's see. It's tomorrow and we get the servant coins. Right. 7 coins already. I've been farming a little bit of the 7 coins, but yeah. Okay. Just to be sure, all her buffs are quite selfish, aren't they? Self, right? God, the Merlin's already on the verge of death. I don't like this choice, but I want to do the most damage I can. Let's see. Let's see how good it'll do. Oh, I got some NP lock. Well, I didn't know the NP was going to do this much damage. I could do double arts. Okay. Remove buff. That was that. Yeah, Marlon didn't manage to throw the normal phantasm in the end. Okay. Okay. Let's like this. Wait. How many uses it has? Whatever. 3 uses, damn. This is disgusting. Oh well. Let's like this. He seems surprised about buff removal. I forgot last time I played prep. I didn't prepare for the fight. I'm going like it was the first time. I try to figure out again what was the battle. Okay. And I was not surprised about the buff removal. I was surprised about there was 3 stacks. I forgot it was 3 stacks. Okay. That's so sad. Oh. No, not this. Wasn't there one that caused debuff? No. Cannot cause this stun. Hey, I misclicked. Okay. I misclicked, but oh well. No, whatever. What is with overcharge again? I forgot. Just to inflict death. Basically, useless. Yeah, Buster will do more damage, but it doesn't really matter. Probably more than enough. And now the NP sealed, at least for this turn. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't be using both. I got pissed that I misclicked, so whatever. I protected and sealed the Phantasm because I'm a genius. Okay, after the first break, there is the trees. Is there any way to protect from that? I don't think there's an easy way to protect from that. There is there? At least don't think so. Damn it, this is a bad combination. I use heal now, I'll risk not get the defense up. I want the defense up. And I still think I need the Noble Phantasm now. The damage is quite low because I don't have some buffs. You know, whatever. Yeah, I had lost the defense buff. Not what I wanted. Let's go for the quick arts. Matahari's for the bond. I put Matahari here just for the bond. I need to work on her bond, right? Yeah, no Star Gen because she's not attacking. God. Okay, didn't survive. That's fine. Okay. I can do some damage actually. I don't know if it won't help that much. I think there was only one Buster card, right? That's the check. Yeah, I didn't lose the attack buff at least. Nice. Actually worked. But only 10% Buster. That's not ideal. Okay. Only one guts, right? It all kind of depends on what will be my reset deck. Woo. It kind of worked out because I had my Imperial Privilege come back, so even if it doesn't kill now, it doesn't matter if I do everything wrong. If the team is good, oh, Persephone. She's actually worried. She's actually worried. It doesn't matter if I do everything wrong. It doesn't matter if I do invincibility to resist the Noble Phantasm and the NP lock. Yes. And Matahari got the bond. That's the important thing. It just worked. Oh, did I do the invincibility and NP lock in the same turn? Who cares? Who cares? because I was thinking on the strategies, and I forgot to oh yeah, if I'm going to do one strategy, I shouldn't do the other one. I was just annoyed that I misclicked the rhinos. I was like, yeah, whatever, let's go. Ah, there we managed to get her outer shell off. Did it work? I'm pretty sure this is not the only battle versus Demeter. And the outer core is severely damaged. What appeared to be the divine core is now exposed. Orthodox output remains stable. Should be able to maintain anti-divinity combat mode for at least 10 minutes or so. We're almost there. So there's more. Really. But Hari died for this victory. Yes. Her defense debuff. Praise her defense debuff. Yes. Holy, just hold the hell up. Are you dipshitting blind or something? You can't just ignore her chronomia. Damn, she hasn't completely stopped regenerating. She's regenerating. Oh, her chronomia is regenerating her. Uh-oh. Yes. We just left her regenerating. Nice. Your ones are beginning to close. Okay. Damn, we're so close, Demeter. How much are you going to mock us? What are you all doing? Go on, keep hitting hurricanes. Can't you lend authority to neutralize her regeneration? I am, damn it, but it's still not enough to stop that bitch of a goddess. This damn Lostbelt Demeter really is directly descended from Gaia, isn't she? Damn, I started celebrating too soon. Yeah. Uh-oh. It would seem this is well and truly the end. Even with all the great strokes of fortune, we still weren't able to defeat her. We thought we had accounted for our enemy being more powerful than expected in our designs. Her regenerative powers exceed even the wildest expectations. The Olympian gods truly seems to surpass us every way imaginable. Oh, this isn't over. If you punks can beat Poseidon, you can sure as shit beat Demeter too. Besides, nobody kills you, jackass, but me. Such a Vegeta! It's a present from Mustache. He said this thing guaranteed to be a game changer. Attachment to Orthodox. Oh. Is this now? Is this the moment? That's right, it's a new piece of Orthodox equipment called his own technical device designed in tandem with our Atlas Institute Alchemy Ally. It's a form of cancer made to bring down being of a scale far beyond human capacity. What? We call it the Black Barrel, of course. It's time. It's time. Hey. No, Mesh's first skill is not just useless. It's a strong useless skill. Yeah, I don't know why it said cancer. It's a form of cancer made to bring down beings. I guess it's not made for a. It's just to say it's not a super strong weapon. It's a weapon that will rot the being from inside, something like this. Not that I know much about it myself. We got it, huh? Wait, we back to screen? Why? It's the moment. It's the moment. Mesh sniper, let's go. Mesh has applied for American visa. Oh, say. Nice sketch. Yeah, we don't know. What is it? You know what's this, Mashu? Oh, she knows. Special translation, nice pass. Yes, Master, I know exactly what to do with this. Okay. During Shion's lecture on life scale, she talked about a paradox effector that could let someone use a measurement as a weapon. Da Vinci took that concept and ran with it to make a new mechanism for Orthodox. Actually, I had time to practice use a simulator while I was standby at the winery. See, okay, Mashin was training something. Huh, I see. Ooh, look at the size of this thing. Jesus. Doesn't look anything like a shooter. Yep, exactly. A shooter with a huge sniper, a black cannon, big black cannon. Yep. Oh, that's how it all looks. It really is a gun barrel, isn't it? Anyway, get ready to have your socks knocked off. Let's go. We're looking at one of the 7 taboos, one of the Atlas Institute crowning achievements. We're now through the entire magecraft community, or so I'm told. I don't remember what are the 7 taboos. Indeed, the 7 taboos are something of a legend among the Mage Association. They're said to be weapons of magecraft capable of destroying the very world itself. And the Black Barrel conceptual weapon, there is one of them. Mission already possesses a replica of it. I believe she offered it to Calde as a souvenir of sorts. I knew she was also working with Da Vinci on a new replacement part for the Ortonex, but I didn't know they had finished their work after we were arrived here. We had no issue with the gun barrel transformation. That output and stability are all well above expectations parameters. Set out the accomplishment measure. Begin the black barrel transformation when ready. Oh, hey Ramuke, we're doing this. Here goes initial accomplishment measurement. A certain Demeter's life scale. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. There, I stopped at 40,000, 4,500. Okay. New black barrel transformation, preparing the burn. The dead countering the gun barrel. What's going on here? She's going to shoot! God damn it! I can hardly blame her for feeling lost. I doubt I could comprehend it working if I am at my peak condition. But while I may not be able to work, I do know what it does. That's Demeter's lifespan. Then again, since there is a machine, perhaps it's her warranty period, or her estimated number of years in operation. Oh, estimated years of operation only 4,500. I expected more from a god. Anyway, the point is, as long as this universe has finite lifespan, there is nothing in it that will last forever. Everything that has a life form must also inevitably have an end, a limit, if you like. That gun barrel can measure that end and make it tangible. In other words, so it's a weapon that copies its target mass and throws it right back at them in the form of magical energy. Oh, okay. So basically, it's a one-hit kill, no matter what. No matter what the enemy is a one-hit kill. Once again, is far more intelligent than your behavior would suggest. Right, it's not the kind of weapon you could usually carry around like this. But in this case, I was able to miniaturize and stabilize it by restricting the measurement function to machine gods only. Ah, okay, of course. Let's limit it to machine gods only. Of course. She gave me the blueprint for it some time ago. All I need was a benchmark to use for its core. I mean, if you're going to give a one-hit kill weapon to Mash, make it work on everyone already. The first benchmark was Poseidon Divine Core, and the second is the fragment of Artemis that Canis was holding when drifting down from Atlantis. So I guess it is thanks to her. There was less piece of the puzzle we needed. So that idiot Artemis turned out to be good for something after all, huh? But the barrel still needs ultra-dense magical energy to do its job, and that means we're going to need you to use a command spell. Okay, I had three. I only used on JP, so it's fine. It's so sad that those command spells in lore doesn't count as gameplay. I liked when in Lostbelt 6 It's a minor spoiler. It doesn't really matter that much. In Lostbelt 6, there are moments you use command spells to do something, but those command spells actually get sealed. I think it's way more interesting, you know, gameplay-wise. It's scary, but it's interesting. I like it. I mean, anyone who reached Lostbelt 6 already know enough about the game so to not rely 100% on the command spells, except for Kernos. No, this one going to have to be a little different. You'll need to use everything you got. Your magical energy, your stamina, if your own fate. My fate! Stay night! Make no mistake, if you miss this shot, you won't get another. Part of the skip gang has it been explaining how our main character has regenerating command spells? No, I don't think so. Regenerating command spells is mostly I'm pretty sure that every singularity, aka Lostbelt, you regenerate all the command spells. It doesn't really say why. Each and every chapter, let's put it this way, you have 3 command spells, and that's it. I don't know why, they don't say why, but yeah. I'm pretty sure they don't say why. Make no mistake, if you miss this shot, you won't get another. And since Mesh has her hands full working the Orthodox, you'll need to work together to time it just right. She'll do the aim, you'll pull the trigger. I'll pull the trigger? Okay. I don't know how would we participating on this. That's what I like to hear. Okay, good luck saving proper human history. No, Zagros, no. If the church could produce and distribute command spells in Phase 0, I wouldn't see why Chaldea can't produce command spells. I mean, they are channeling many grails, and Chaldea was made because of a grail of a holy grail. So maybe that's how it goes. Sorry, nothing throws you off. Nothing throws you off. I mean, we are already in hell, so we might as well just enjoy the heat. This may be only the first of Olympus' mechanical gods, but it's still a crucial moment. Oh, come on, after everything we did to get her to notice us, now she's paying attention. Now the thick mom is pissed. That's the sound Demeter makes when she's about to get serious. She's throwing up a metric shit a ton of magical energy in that giant ass. Oh! Ooh! She's storing magic energy where? She's storing magic energy where? Ooh! Big Mama is so thick. To put in terms you punks understand, she's just about to unleash her true name. Ooh! The cheek attack! I'm sorry. I love you, yeah, right. I love you so it'll explode you. Is Chamber heard? Persephone. Oh my god. Thanks for the details, Canes. Edgeguard is riding rapidly. She's about to unleash massive scream. I don't know what you guys just got. Hold off. But you'd better hurry. That way there's charging up magical energy. I don't think she'll care if she ends up blowing up herself up. You guys need to get out of there now before you blast into other dust. Oh, it's alright. We'll be fine. If my calculations are correct, we should be 0.5 seconds faster. What? It might not be much, but it's enough for us to win. Okay. She's throwing me a bomb, won't she? Action place. I imagine Demeter Destiny. Now use that counter to turn it from speculation into reality. Okay. Nuclear bolts is at limit. Gun barrels fully stabilized and synchronized. Master! Loading command sealed into spirit trunk chamber. Back barrel full trans lower to next. Ooh! No animation. This always looks cool. Ooh. It was as clean as that? Really? Ooh. Guys, your comments are so insane. YouTube is holding everything. I never saw so many comments held by YouTube. It's like you guys are spamming so much profanity. YouTube is going crazy. Rightfully, yes. You guys have penetrated a cheek. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like that. Okay, let's allow some comments. Why not? Why not? No, some comments. Okay, why not? Why not? There are worse things you guys say, so I guess that this much is okay. Let's allow everything here. Why not? Sure, turning to come, of course. The Black Being of Light. What a dream, fiction designed to kill a god. Exceptional blade forged to shatter beings with a 90 infinite lifespan. Concept of a natural lifespan capable of ending the world is what made it possible to bring an end to a life that would otherwise go on forever. The gun barrel replica, charged with God's laying particles, made it possible to shatter unshatterable life. The Black Being of Life brought death, a finality, an end. At last. One God, you did it. At last I can finally make my way to you. Left my embrace when you encountered the darkness, you changed irrevocably. You became a mother and gained so very, very much. You smiled so proudly when I lost you forever during the fourth Machia. I've never forgotten that smile. I loved you so much, loved you more than anything. Persephone. At last I can finally go where you are. Damn. Demeter. Please tell me. You're not Persephone. What are you? You're there from another planet. You're supposed to be my beloved daughter. Oh, why she's here? Demeter, goddess of the land. She's speaking! Now that I know you're about to disappear, don't you have any regrets? What? She's speaking! This is very kind of you. I do have one regret, just one. I can only pray that these new tiny intelligent beings, these 10 million of my darling Olympians, are able to find peace. I pray that when their time comes, they are able to go without suffering. Oh damn. Ooh. Damn. The power to actually kill a god. That's... Damn. Target magical energy reading are falling rapidly. The hostile entity signal is fading. I can confirm that the enormous hostile entity has gone completely silent. I'm not seeing any magical energy readings either. Congratulations, everyone. We killed a god. Push is over, move on. Damn. Okay, how does the black barrel works? You actually defeated them. He doesn't believe it. Is this really happening? Thanks to Shion. It's Divinity Combat complete. Whew. 10 goddess. Which goddess? We just kill a goddess. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Master, can you move anymore? Why? The Black Barrel consumes his mana? Okay, I can see why it wouldn't have a second chance. As I'm seeing this on our end too. I drop it as we speak. With his magical energy regions in vital sensor at the dangerous level. Come on, Holmes, don't look at me like I'm dying and has nothing we can do about it. This is that thing Da Vinci was talking about. Yeah, I guess we are done. Shinku, no! Not dying. I'm getting a quartz. That's what I'm getting. And we got Black Barrel update. So the skill was bad before. It just has a little bit of spice. A shit with spice. Wanna try it? Huh? The skill usable by mesh float or objects is equipped has been enhanced. Okay. Oh, it's a shit. It's a shining turd. It's an ember turd. But wait, this is worse. Huh. If you were to ask when my life changed, I know exactly what I would tell them. Springtime when I was 15. I said, this isn't the kind of thing you go around telling people around. But alright, I should take it to my grave. There was a role in the astromancy department of the clock tower, aka the Mage Association's headquarters. What is this? It was the 13th high heir to the Woodheim legacy, of course. The child who had been granted the protection of the stars was said to possess the greatest magical secret of any Woodheim to date. That I was a genius who had already been promised the keys to the Woodheim family in a few years' time by the 11th head of the state who led the family even now. Those were the sort of things everyone else would say about me. A genius by birth, huh? Being a genius, even though I usually spend each day sifting through other departments' files. That was always the sort of response I gave. But I did so more than concede the modesty. I knew I was talented. I was confident I would one day be exactly what everyone expected me to be, and more. I wanted for nothing, not lineage, not talent, nor affection. With so many things working in my favor, it was easy to push myself to greater heights without leaning on my environment. Back then I took pride in my excellence and would constantly work to further improve myself. Okay. Those blessed with natural talent should still continue to apply themselves. Yeah, talent rot if you don't polish, of course. Should set their side and on even greater stages. I was completely convinced that there was nothing I could not do, nothing that was beyond my reach. Charge what? Charge crouch on the bridge. The 6 months crossing the great bridge to the reach of evocation department colleague has become something of a routine of mine. I noticed that appeared to be beggars by the path of the opposite side, but I never gave them any thought. Of course, elite giving thoughts to beggars. Of course, at the time I didn't even see them. It wasn't that I disliked them or that I was trying to avoid them. It was that for me they may as well not have existed at all. I was a prodigy born to cave out a new age of magecraft. I didn't have time to get involved with people like them. I was born into an environment far better than most could hope for, with talents far greater than most could dream of. That was why I had a duty to fulfill. Yeah, easy answer. I was going to create something beautiful. I was going to create something wonderful. It was that ideal, that passion that made me apply myself to my studies day in and day out. It was the reason I frequently visited that that college even when it arguably belonged to an enemy. I didn't realize how arrogant I was being, how childish. On that day I was headed home later than usual. It was in the middle of the night with no one on the bridge and the stars hidden behind the clouds. Men in hats. Oh! Oh oh. Ooh! Everything happened so fast and I failed to react in time. That turned out to be a fatal mistake. I wasn't surprised that an assassin had been sent to try to kill someone as young as me. I was surprised because my would-be assassin was a manservant I had frequently seen in my own house. Okay. I counterattacked automatically, before I even thought about what to do thanks to the spell that had been engraved onto my body. Wow! Automatic defense! Good question what? What is the entire like? Shut up, no 21. Shut up. Shut up. I will not even answer to that. Shut up. No. The assassin never got another chance. Vacuum blade sliced him to bits before he could pull the trigger again. But it was enough. He had already critically wounded me, and there was no hope of escape. Oh. He wasn't the only assassin who had been sent to take my life. I knew because it's not sent out more men. Find Kristara's body. It was my father trying to kill his own son. Wow. Found the river, find him. Oh my god. Look at your Twitter DMs and you'll find a link to something amazing. Okay, I'm scared, Stay. Let me finish this chapter, I'll check it. Of course, I wasn't the one who had fallen. It was my ring after I had cast a weight alteration spell on it. I know it wouldn't be more than buy me some time, but at the moment it was the best move I could make. After I drew the assassin's attention toward the river, I activated the footstep cancellation spell, and my shoes and got as far away from them as I could. Okay, now from that, now what to do? What do I? Okay, the consciousness began to fade away. He was 15. Went back to the bridge instead of heading to the city. Exit, and my strength gave out just as I was making my way to a narrow back alley. At the time I didn't yet know that my assailant's weapon wasn't ordinary magecraft. Rather, it was kind of a poison, just like the sword used by famous mage killer that was designed to attack magical circuits directly. What is this? Was a dimly lit room. Within was nothing more than the sound of dripping water and the scent of mildew. Of course, the one who saved him is the beggar. Of course, that he never minded. It was a magecraft bed. I was on a makeshift bed made from an old wooden crate. A bare minimum of bandaging had been applied to my back. There was no pillow, no blanket, no restraint on my arms or legs. I was technically free, but unfortunately I wasn't able to move so much as a finger. The wound in my chest had yet to close, and I lacked the strength to even stand. I had been laid down the rest with... What? I was gone for a while. Did you see your DM? No, I didn't. I'll finish this chapter before. I'd been laid down to rest with no more ceremony than a corpse. Okay. At first I thought my assassin had captured me, but Then I realized they would have no reason to keep me alive. After all, since it was my own family was trying to kill me, there was little sense in torturing me for information. I couldn't understand what was going on. My thoughts refused to put themselves in order. So just barely conscious, I managed to crane my neck enough to observe the dim lit room. Something creepy. Something was in the corner of the room, as if they were trying to hide from what little light there was. It was then that I noticed something strange staring directly at me. The beggar. So I just had to stop by, so it doesn't look like I've been gone for 2 days straight. He's sleeping. I can't believe this guy. He's just basking in the sun, snoozing away on a bench without so much as a single guard. Hey, Udab, don't you think it's time for you got up? You are the crypto's leader, right? Yeah, but does it mean he can't sleep? Aren't you the one guy representing humanity in the power struggle between the Olympians god and humans? Ah! How can you just leave yourself completely defenseless like this? Come on, wake up already. Is that you, Kadok? Wait, Kadok. What are you doing here? This is my room? No, it's not. Never mind. No, it isn't. This is the hanging garden of the great outdoor shrine Olympia. Well, that was careless of me. The sunlight was so pleasant that I didn't even realize. I fell asleep. I was dreaming about something I hadn't thought about in a long time. I feel very silly. I guess I just get too relaxed without Candace around to keep me in line. Anyway, thank you for waking me up before I could waste any more time. You don't have to thank me. I only spoke up because it was weird seeing you like that. Weird? How so? Well, you're not exactly the sort of guy to just doze off out in public. You're like perfectionism incarnate. You don't get to take naps like a typical college is like. See, while I do take some issue with the impression you seem to have of me, I also understand now why it is you were so surprised. I'll be more careful in the future. Now then, what is you wish to see me about, Karok? You have something to report to me? Ah, crap, I was so shocked seeing him sleeping like that, I forgot I didn't actually have anything to tell him. I can just fib, or he'll know I've been up to something. Wait, I got they got Demeter. Oh, one of the great gods of Olympus, gone just like that. Some perfect being she turned out to be. Oh, one more thing. A tan lancer with white hair was helping them out. Oh, Kadok telling. Of course, he doesn't have an obligation to be on our side, but it's interesting. Look at it, look like Europa didn't catch that part. So how's it feel, Bulletine? How did it feel knowing the loser you thought you'd dispose of it? Dispose of is not only alive, but actively working against you now. It is a surprise. I never would have expected Cadence to go over to Chaldea's side. And they managed to destroy Demeter's true form? They must have been far better prepared than I thought. So, a tiny rebel force managed to bring down a powerful authority figure. How very rock and roll. What? What? Rock and roll? What the hell? No, wait. Heavy metal feels more appropriate given the composition of the gods' bodies. Am I going deaf, or did you just make a lame pun about music? Apologies, perhaps I have not quite awakened yet. Throwing out the rock and roll. What the hell? This is so rock and roll. This is so what? 70s? At any rate, I'm surprised you knew something even Queen Europa did not. It almost sounds as though you were there watching things unfold in person, Kanak. You must have found yourself a very good familiar indeed. Well, I can't just sit around here mooching free grub forever. I'm still a crypto after all, so I need to be ready to fight again at least one more time. I see, they make sure you take good care of that familiar. An ace up your sleeve can mean the difference between life and death after all. Rest assured, you don't need to tell me the other cryptos or anyone else in Olympus. What's yours is. That said, it is if it should come to light that you were using something you shouldn't be, then I will unfortunately be forced to respond in whatever way it is appropriate. I have my own role to fulfill, you know? Okay. Kristara saying, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, boy. When it comes to light, I have to do something. Shit, how much does he know? You better change the subject fast. I mean, Kardok, at this point, what is the point of changing the subject? He doesn't really care. He just saying, if it comes to public, he'll need to take measurements as a public figure, you know. Otherwise, the supporters will go, hey, you allowing this? And go, I need to go. I guess I need to sacrifice you, my boy. So, by the way, about Demeter. Chaldea might have been able to defeat her, but it still wasn't because they straight up overpowered her. It looked to me like Demeter was looking for something. No, that's not right. Maybe trying to recover something. She kept apologizing over and over. And most of the Olympians she was killing, and not to the Olympians she was killing, but to one person in particular. Persephone? That's the only reason they were able to destroy her. Any idea what she was looking for? I see. So that didn't hold her back, as I suspected it might. Just like in proper human history, this Lostbelt's Demeter once had a daughter she loved dearly. Her name was Persephone. It said that Demeter wept long and hard after Hades stole her away to the underworld. Yet despite that, she never stopped loving her daughter. But a few thousand years ago, her daughter died during the fourth Machia. Hang on, Uday. That doesn't add up. I don't know if she was a full god or a demigod or what, but I thought people didn't die in this city. Not necessarily. Humans are simply capable of killing other humans. The immortality humans enjoy in this Lostbelt is not true immortality, just pseudo-immortality. Okay? The gods can easily end their subjects' pseudo-immortal lives if they wish. So the one who killed Persephone was a god. One of the gods. You mean one of the gods from the coexist faction? No, it was not one of them. It was an enemy. Persephone sided with the coexistent faction, so Zeus ordered Demeter to kill her. Wow. Okay. Savage Zeus. That's savage. So she was calling out the daughter she killed as if she was still alive, huh? She went crazy. Sounds almost human of her. These gods are machines, right? How can they function properly when they're contradicting themselves like that? I understand the confusion, but it is precisely their machine nature that means this was no contradiction at all. Their minds don't work like ours after all. That's the tragedy of the 12 Olympians. Machine gods right there. Whatever gods created humans or humans created gods, both sides usually share a common understanding of the world in which they live. But the Olympians are different. They weren't gods to begin with. They only came to be defined that way over time. It was because their function enabled them to control the weather, provide an endless amount of food, destroy various life form memories, and mass produce weapons that led to the residents of these Lostbelt seeing them as gods. They then incorporated this definition into their function in order to operate more smoothly on this planet. After all, the people of the ancient world wanted superior beings they could pray to, not cold, unfeeling spaceships. So they accepted the new roles they had been given and became mechanical gods instead of mere machines. That's so weird. So it's not like they were gods to rule. They were chosen. They were chosen by devotion. The result that they ended up making this god play acting into the machine directive, all without even understanding how the intelligent being treating them as gods actually felt. Coded on feeling, huh? So, is that why Demeter went nuts? Because she ended up with feelings tacked onto her when she didn't need them? This was less a matter of contradiction than it was of conflict. Humans can rationalize acts like that by telling themselves there was nothing else they could have done. But she has no choice but to treat the order to kill her own daughter like any other assigned task. She wasn't crazy, she was just in pain. That's what it means to be a god in this Lostbelt. It's also why they were able to realize a real life utopia. There's nobody where nobody has to die or grow old. And here I thought machines always operated on pure logic. That's how they process emotion. Yeah. Alright, if that's what the gods are like here, then what's your game, Uday? Your goal is to bring about the age of gods again, right? Is that really the kind of god you want to be? Of course, God should run the world. That being said, the future, the answers I seek, is a little different from Zeus. What I seek, Kanak, is even more perfect age, an age where there will be neither conflict nor contradiction. What? It is my responsibility to see the age come about, and it is what the foreign god wishes. Huh. Okay, let me see what was sent on my Twitter DM. I think it looks sus. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on my Twitter DM. On my Twitter DM? Or my notification? Wait. Am I losing anything? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. What is the name of the user? Sorry, but not sure what I should be seeing here. Okay. Let's go. We can go for more. What I learned that Krishna is actually not on exactly aligned interested with Zeus. Huh. Yeah, I'm curious what's staying TM to you. Yeah, I mean, what is staying nickname? I'm not seeing, because something new. I didn't receive any new DMs here. There's this guy that sent me a post on Twitter that has some illustrations. There's some Matahari illustration, but it's a pretty old one, so I'm not sure. Oh, staying is there, but the third pic. It's a bit old illustration. I see. So that's you. What the hell is this nick? Horny perv. Not only nickname, Horny perv 16. What the hell is this address? Horny perv 16. Anyway, but yeah, take you for the Matahari thing. Even as I gaze up at the sky, I know nothing I see there will ever excite me again. I'm not reminded of cheeky Artemis when I see the moon, nor do I think of aggravating Apollo when I see the sun. Even the stars are just fixed points of light, and I couldn't care less about Father Zeus' attempts to string them together into constellations. As far as I'm concerned, the sky is nothing more than a vast, inky expanse, filled with lifeless spheres of flame that blinks in and out of views aimlessly. When was it that I stopped sensing for the Zeus love in the starry sky? When was it that the night sky began to feel so far away from me? When was it that I became a cold, lifeless machine? When was it that I lost the love that was felt in my heart? Wasn't the feeling of machine from the beginning? Without the shrine, Olympia the dawn. Yeah, it was basically a nice Matahari art. It is, it is. Always nice to see. I swear Burrow really knows how to make a girl, I mean a stunning beauty work. I'm glad he introduced me to a new client, of course. But I certainly wasn't expecting a contract of this scale. Toilet paper, airplanes, and everything in between. Basically, anything I can find to come from proper human history is a tall order, even for me. As you can believe, I ultimately agreed to deliver an entire department store, fully stocked with both merchandise and sales clerk, no less. What the hell? What a princess asking for so much stuff. I'm exhausted. I never wanted to go on a vacation so badly before. Not that I can afford to take one now, given that everything I like at my choosing vacation spot. To think that that mighty Olympus, home base of mechanical gods and cryptors alike, would already have lost one of its key divinities. So much for this being the greatest lost battle of all. That an absolute joke this place turned out to be. And that might you be, huh? You were wailing too loudly to be talking to you. You were wailing too loudly to be talking to yourself, and your voice was too irritatingly shrill to be the growing of a insipid. Your voice was too irritatingly shrill to be growing of a insipid beast. Okay, whichever it is, I don't want to hear another word. Just like on Pigeon Wolf, remember you are in the presence of a god, so you are to conduct yourself accordingly. Oh my, I'm so terribly sorry. I do hope you can forgive me. Had I known there was a god here and one prone to something so base as of eyes dropping to boot, I'd have spoken more softly. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Perhaps I have it all wrong. Perhaps that you're simply distraught over losing one of your mechanical comrades. Okay, I don't know what's this. Word is distraught. I have an idea, but distraught. Okay, such a way to say disturbed. Oh well. In that case, I really must apologize. I would never want to offend a customer after all. Distraught. I would understand perfectly if we were talking. But then, too fast. Talking about one of the 12 Olympians from proper human history, who had already lost the aletheia they received from primordial chaos. But seeing how here in this Lostbelt there are still completely static mechanical gods who never even heard of Panther? So many weird terms. Well, I simply never would have dreamed you'd feel anything in the way of pity for a fellow goddess, who was so careless as to let a mere human to get the better of her. Well, you are a funny one, aren't you? Trying to piss off Aphrodite. I don't think this is clever. I've never heard of a woman to speak so defiant towards me before. At least not that they were aware I'm the goddess of love and beauty. You're one of the gods from the foreign lands, right? I can certainly see how well you fit in with Limbo. That's very kind of you to say, but I'm afraid I must correct you on one thing. I may be an alter ego servant, but I am not one of the foreign God's three disciples. Our arrangement is purely professional. Our mutual interests just happen to align, that's all. Oh, really? Then whose servant are you? Oh, right, come to think of it, I think I've heard about us. Servants who weren't summoned by anyone in particular. Somebody once warned us that there were 7 evil spirit oranges that materialized on their own without anything or anyone calling for them. Evil spirits. I don't know who it was. Rasputin, most likely. He does so enjoy giving out warnings to that seem nonsensical at first, but turns out to be surprisingly helpful in the end. Still, that particular warning doesn't have anything to do with me. Not yet, anyway. Huh? Or I'm sure does the omen of beast have anything to do with you? Oh, beautiful Venus. Calling her Venus. Quite a foreshadowing, huh? Nice, you really are funny, aren't you? We've never had anyone like you in Olympus before. Like Limbo, you don't even try to hide your wicked nature, but you don't sneer just to sneer, huh? I like you. What's her name? Tamamovich Konyaskaya. She actually says it. But please, just call me Konyaskaya, Venus. Very nice. I like the way you call me by my other proper human history name, huh? Name too. You know, I think you and I have a lot in common. Don't you think we could be at least something close to friends? Close to friends, absolutely. Absolutely! Okay. But are you sure that's a good idea? What do you mean? Well, words has it that the gods of Olympus protect all humans fairly, you see? Word also has it that you show extra favor to the ancients, the descendants of intelligent beings from a bygone continent. Some even say that you, well, love them. True, Demeter did like to talk about love this and love that, but I never gone in for that stuff with humans. Oh, after all, I only oversee love, I don't engage in it. Ah, interesting. Interesting point of view. Oh my, I see you are just as beautiful the inside as you are on the outside. So you only oversee love without engaging in it. Huh? How very interesting. Some gods in proper human history also like to protect humans, while others like to possess them, but I never heard of one who liked to keep humans as pets. Well, I can say I share your particular tastes. I do have to agree that you and I both appreciate the finer points of cruelty. Well, interesting point of view of Aphrodite. How about you give me your ID? I don't really memorize my. What is going on in the chat? Quite sus. The Hanging Gardens. I don't overhear your whole conversation, but it certainly sounded like you two were getting along swimmingly. I think you and Koyaskaya are really hitting it off then. Who asked you, Cryptor? What business is it yours who I do or don't get along with? Do I do not get along? Anyway, never mind that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Me, you have a question for me? Normally I'd be more than happy to exposure at length. Length? About love, but I have a feeling my more modern sensibilities would be a tad too cruel for an ancient god like yourself. Can I ask if you're up to date to the latest beauty standards? What? Up to date? Why exactly would I need to update my standards? I already am beauty. Beauty is my domain, so I and I alone decide what is beautiful in this world. Right. All you humans need to do is comply with my aesthetics. Do that and you'll be happy as well. Right. Spoken like a true god. You make a good point. Some gods are kind while others are strict. You guys are strict. You're strict self today, huh? Not that I've ever seen so much of as a hint of your kindness side. Fortunately for you, I'm curious enough to overlook your insolence, at least this time. Remember, I said I had a question for you. Tell me, human who call himself Peperoncino, how does it feel to have lost your Lostbelt? Oh? That is what happens, isn't it? You lost the entire ancient land of India, just like that. So I can't help but to be curious about how impossibly incompetent you must be to allow a miracle like that. You know, I was really looking forward to invading the other Lost Belts with Zeus. I wanted to kill the Tsar of those humans who turned themselves into demonic beasts. I wanted to kill the goddess who kept the humans' breeding grounds running for thousands of years. I wanted to utterly destroy the Upidi emperor who claimed to be a Zembran. And I wanted to smash your head into paste along with the insolent syncretic god who ate up all the other gods. But now, Chaldeus destroyed them all before we had the chance. It's so disappointing. You're right. I have no one to blame for my loss but myself. I'm sorry I couldn't live up to your expectations. Huh. Here I thought you either cower in fear or blow up in anger, but you didn't do either. You're no fun, Pepe. Well, it's a fact, and you can't argue with facts. That goes for both your godlike aspirations and my own failure. But I suppose there is one thing I'd like to say in response. To be clear, they are just my honest thoughts. There's no deeper motive there. You're not very attractive, are you? You're not very attractive, are you? Your proper human history mythological counterpart was much more charming. Oh, burn! Burn! I always knew of Aphrodite, of the goddess of love and beauty, through as goddess daughter. She also acted as the god of death at times. Her body was platonic idea of the female form, and I also suspect that Ishtar, the Sumerian goddess of Venus, had some influence on her divine manifestation. But in your case, at least, as you are now, well... Go on, Pepe. Tell me, how do I seem to you? Speaking strictly personality? Yeah, I mean, I always thought she was not as beautiful, you know? Of course, she is as beautiful as a 2D character, but still, I don't know. I always know Aphrodite to have two distinct sides to her divinity, but I can only see one side to you. I mean, to be honest, at least to me, I'm much more Europa, you know? Europa looks way more beautiful. Just say. I'm just honest. Never mind the rigmarole. What's a rigmarole? Rigmarole balls. Rigma balls. Up your whatever. Rigma balls. Never mind the rigmarole. Just spit it out already. How do I seem to you, Pepe? Ugly. Well, unlike your proper host self, you don't seem like you'd ever choose to marry Hephaestus. Is that so? That's not to say that certain aspects of you aren't just like your counterpart in human history. Proper human history. Do you know about the Trojan War? The war fought between Grecian allies and the kingdom of Troy? Yes, we know you are into married women. Shut up! Into married woman. What the hell are you talking about? I just say she's cute, not that I want her. I mean, Aphrodite is not... Whatever. A war fought solely between humans. Who cares? You are partially responsible for it, even in proper human history. You won over Prince Paris of Troy and offered the Trojans your protection, along with Apollo and the other gods. Ultimately, your actions led to a massive war that brought all of Troy to ruin. Yourself from proper human history never wanted things to turn out that way, but she didn't? Well then, she's nothing like me at all. I've never think twice about destroying a human nature or two. In fact, I'd destroy it. Even when I was done, I'd give the survivors a big smile. I'd give them my condolences on the difficult times they endured and encourage them to do better next time. It's like stepping on on like a group of ants and say to the surviving ones, "Oh my God, you're so brave! You survived. I wish you luck next time." I feel that I give them a reward depending on how hard they worked. And then there was only one human left standing. I'd give them a genuine smile. Okay, after that is easily the ugliest Olympians lady. Right, Stang? Thank you. I mean, even Demeter. I don't think Demeter is that beautiful, but compared to Aphrodite, come on. But Europa so far is the prettiest. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, 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 this is all wrong. What? No way do you show up looking like that. Where am I? What? Camelot? Avalon? No, no. This is Olympus. It's gotta be. You and I got no reason to fight. What? Who is that? Who's singing? In my freaking head. Oh. Friend? Is that you? Easy there, girlie. What's got into you? Mortar's our friend, don't you remember fighting the giant mechanical Argo together? Oh, she's going quote-unquote berserker. Kitoki, you are Sakata Kitoki, right? Hell yeah, I am. Wait, you were just going to town on her yourself, weren't you? The hell going on? You two were doing fine just a little while ago. Ah, I know what's going on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our next issue. I know what's going on. Someone with a strong charm, I'm assuming. We finally got that Argo thing to stop regenerating itself. All I had left to do was plant the goods. Boss Raiko. She's there too. Boss, I need your help. We need to get these two to... It's too late, Kitoki. There's nothing we can do for them now. We've made a dreadful mistake. The Argo was nothing more than a decoy. We are little more than flies luring to the spider's web. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself much longer either. I was able to endure it a little, thanks to my madness enhancement. But very soon I won't be able to stop myself from killing him. Oh boy. So please, Kitoki, my dear child, please. Kill me right now. Ay ay ay. Don't ever joke about that, boss. Ay 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 ay. Damn it. Ay ay ay. There was a record of a battle, huh? I see. Thanks, mind control. Probably mind control by charm. I know what's going on. Yeah. Or next enemy. Oh god, you're up. Oh, Musashi is here. Oh. Did great yesterday. Oh, only slept for a day. I thought I was going to pass out for more time. Probably wondering what I'm doing here, huh? Yes, actually I did. I did knock a few times, but you never answered, so I got worried. Hey, come on. Musashi invading the room like this. I don't mind control. Yeah, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, isn't it? Pay 800 HP, you control the enemy monster for a turn, so you can use as a tribute. So it's OP, right? Right? Good morning. I guess you're still a little sleepy. Now that I think of it, you always were hard to wake up. But that's fine. You did just get through a battle with an honest to God after all. Honest to good, honest to goodness, honest to goodness, not goddess. Not to mention, you almost died. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, the Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? The Yu-Gi-Oh card. But I'm okay now, I think. Yes, Shin. It's clear that is that card. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the backup. Thank you for the backup. Of course, lucky. Num 21, of course. It's good that you guys know. You sure? As a matter of fact, Mesh was right by your side up until dawn. Hey, poor Kohai. She says that she was going to stay with you until you wake up, but she was pretty worn out herself. We all kind of gang up on her to convince her to take a nap. It took a while, but eventually she agreed. And now here we are with me checking in on you. Sorry if I wake up. I promise I didn't mean to. Hey, being wake up by Musashi doesn't look bad at all. Don't have to get up if you're not ready to. Okay. I'm pretty sure your body recovered by now. But if you still want to rest a bit, you're more than earned. Oh, I think I'll just do that. Go for it. And in the meantime, I'll tell you about what's going on outside. You really want to know? Okay. I took a quick peek outside earlier, and it looks like recovery operations were already underway. Over half of the populace had come back to life, and I didn't see anything in the way of dead bodies or blood splatters. I think they said something about Zeus taking over the Harvest Authority now that Demeter is gone. No wonder they call him Almighty. As for Demeter's remains, well, a whole bunch of machines just showed up out of nowhere. Disassemble her in her component parts and carry them all back to the big sky shrine. What the hell? Oh my god, this sounds quite... I mean, I know it's only machine parts, but this sounds quite gruesome. Couldn't we grab her core and make the black barrel stronger? It was a crazy sight, believe me. I wish you could see the way things were going. I bet the whole district will be good as new in a few days. Yeah, just like nothing happened. It was fighting might be our only option in the Lostbelt, but that part was still incredible. Anyway, how tough was Demeter, huh? Talk about a worthy opponent. She totally would kick our asses if we didn't have Canis Firebird doing all whoosh, not to mention the alliance of Chaldea secret weapons. Me on the other hand, well, I was kinda useless. Oh, come on! Well, I should have known it wouldn't be easy to cut through the hunk of metal that huge. I only pulled it off in Russia because I was super focused. It's a whole different story when you're up against a solid mass of machinery. It just goes to show that there's some things I can't cut, even from the void. Honestly, it makes me wonder if there's anything an empty sword even can cut. You can see the zero that lies beyond the void, and I know that my ultimate destination, whatever it's probably Mr. Musashi or me, but still. Oh, so glad you're here. Yeah. Really? Ah, just imagine her saying this in her voice, because Musashi's voice is mwah. There are some animes I watch just because it's Ayana's and is voicing someone. Like girlfriend, Tsukimichi, they're both good, but the voice, Vasa Musashi, oh boy, enhance it. Well, I'm really glad you're here. I tend to fall into bad habits real easily, as you know. Because I need someone like you who's got their act together counting on me for help. What? Hungry? I'm sorry about that. Guess that means it's time for breakfast. Like they say, you can't wage war on an empty stomach, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Plus, Mash will to be waking up soon, and I bet she'll be waiting in the cafeteria. So come on, let's go. So basically, today is a day off. And there's Kohai. Looks so much better than you did yesterday. You really are back at your old self again, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Is it a new term? Thank goodness. Wasn't that thank goodness? Thank goodness. Thank goodness. No, I'm fine now. I'm starving. Me too, actually. I did eat bread, butter, and cheese, but it's close to lunch. And there you are. Yes, I am. Yes, you look quite alert for having just woken up. Very good. Fortunately, the demi servant there was already briefing me of your current situation. Congratulations on your recovery. Yay. Interesting. It would seem that medical facilities in this alliance base are truly exceptional. While we do have healing mystic code on our own, they alone would not have been enough to save your life. Indeed, Olympus technology deserve all of the credit for your continued survival. So here is just OP. Any facility here is just OP. And of course, kidding. It's actually proper human history magecraft. Ah, okay. Specifically, healing spells designed for people from proper human history that the Alliance heroic spirits left behind. Ah, okay. So yeah, the first wave of servants basically are carrying us even after death. No, I didn't defeat Demeter last stream. What the fuck? I didn't. I just play one battle, and I actually had to quit because it was already past my limit time. That's why I beat only in this stream. It had not been for both the 7-link heroic spirit cannon, their advanced healing spells. There is an excellent chance we would not be here right now. May I go now? There is still the matter, Demeter. The matter of falling asleep at the beginning of our conference, but under the circumstances I'm willing to overlook it. Excellent work yesterday. Now that Demeter is gone, we've taken a significant step forward to our goal. Good morning, breakfast is on the table. I know you should be physically recovered now, but you still need to eat to replenish your strength. Yes. Sorry for saving the same kind of food as yesterday. Neither my sister nor I are much for cooking. No matter. Food is food. Hey, speak for yourself, Macarius. I like cooking just fine. I even took a course for it, remember? Yeah, 2,000 years ago. Come on, sister, you and I both know you haven't really cared about food for at least the last few hundred years. And that line about needing to eat to replenish your strength. You haven't said anything like that in the last 10,000 years. Don't be silly. Oh, okay. The brother just dissing the sister. Jesus. Come on, Macari, it's not in front of our guests. Yeah, you guys looking more like a couple, but anyway. Okay. Adela and Macarius, are you two truly certain about this? If we succeed at cutting down the tree of emptiness, then you two will, yeah, we had this talk already. You don't need to worry about us, Director Gordolf. Yeah, we're just as dedicated to the God Destroyer Alliance as anybody, and we know exactly what's at stake here. I see. In that case, I have nothing more to say. So you two are utopian humans who never age a day, huh? There may be significant differences in your lifespan, but seeing how empty you seem to be, I can't help but be reminded of the homunculi. I think that's enough for now, Director. Homunculi. Interesting point of view of Gordon, comparing. So let let me think about. So to Gordon, the idea of the perfect human is a homunculi in the end, seeing how the twins behave, huh? Interesting. Now then, since you're only just joining us, let me fill you in on the store border status. Captain Evan is still recovering, and while my technical advisor technically still is too. Hey, technical advisor is up. Hey, aren't you supposed to be recovering? Oh come on, it's just a short talk. So are you getting enough sleep? Did you have breakfast yet? Not to be too hungry right now, thanks to the load you put on the nervous system yesterday. So just take your time getting the nutrients you need. You basically have to overload your body in order to use the black barrel. Since you were connected directly to it, then you load it with a command spell to recoil must have been intense. Oh. I mean, it's no surprise it took a hell of a lot of you since seeing how it let you take down a god with one shot. Yeah. Command spells might be an incredible source of compressed magical energy strong enough to control heroic spirits. That is, ghost liner materialization. But there's still not enough to fire the black barrel at full power. What now? What did you have for breakfast today, Shin? Just asking Da Vinci question. I already said, didn't I? I had a toast. Yeah, I guess you can say a toast with butter and cheese. Was super good. Then you mean white cheese, actually? Like I said right before you fired it. The black barrel places a much heavier load on your body than a normal command spell. And that's just for a single shot. Trying to fire it rapidly in succession could very easily kill you. Firing consecutively without giving yourself time to recover in between has a high risk of inducing heart failure. And it would also put Mesh out of commission since she's directly linked to the Orthodox when firing it. So basically try to fire it more than once and you'll all die. Be careful with it. Not sugarcoating because fighting other gods, they'll be ready for the black barrel I'm expecting. I thought it'd be better to just come right out and say it instead of tiptoeing. So tiptoeing over it, around it. But in retrospect, I should have been a little more delicate again. Yeah, no lies. Toast, butter, and cheese. Yeah. I love to do my toast, butter, and cheese. Sometimes I make a fried egg together, but today I was too lazy to make an egg, so I just make the cheese. I love it. A toast, but I didn't do an automatic toast. I did a toast myself. I can cook. Are you mocking me? I was got a little dizzy there. I can't believe I almost fell down over nothing. Nothing, my foot. Why don't you say my ass like any decent American? I swear, do you even realize how hard you pushed yourself putting the black barrel together? And that's not even getting into how you were already worn out to begin with. Enough is enough, technical advisor. For the time being, you need to dedicate yourself solely to recover. Is that clear? Okay. By the way, where's Keynes? I wonder. I didn't realize you were working yourself so hard to help us. Yeah, take care. Me cooking is a secret, don't you? Well, toast isn't that good as far as I'm aware. Well, the thing is, I don't toast 100%. I don't make it completely hard. I like to make a toast that's hard on the outside and soft on the inside, only crispy. It's amazing. That's how I love it. There is nothing more compared to what you two are going through on the front line. But okay, I'll try my best. You bet. All right, that's enough from the technical advisor. Now then, let's keep bringing each other up to speed, shall we? Mush. This may be somewhat unseemly to ask, but did you know who came up is handy? What? I'm sorry, I actually don't think I know what you mean. Oh, come now, sure you do. The terrifying helper I waited to send your way until the time was just right. Yeah, the Candice, where is she? Maybe we may be enemies, but for now, we can trust Candice. Just do your best to stay on good terms, so you can keep making good use of what? I mean, good terms, useful steps towards recovering. That's it. At any rate, the important thing is that you're all getting along. Oh, sure, we're getting along great. How's that saying go again? The closer you are with someone, the more you fight. Uh, well, I guess that's accurate. Kindness. Why she surprised? She was sleepy? Bonjour. Hey, morning pleasantries, huh? Kinda laid back bunch, ain't ya? We just killed a god. Why can't we be like laid back right now? We're making a point to make ourselves feel at home wherever we go. So how are things with you, Candace? Little sluggish since I'm low on magical energy. Hey, is she asking for replenish of magical energy? Is this what is going on here? Is this what is going on here? If she comes out to you guys and asks for a replenish of magical energy, what do you guys would do? but okay otherwise. Better now we smash Demeter's face in. Good morning, Canis. So you were on the Argonauts in proper human history, huh? I appreciate you helping us as not I guess Demeter. But does that mean you're going to join our alliance? Huh? Doubt. The hell do you think, huh? Hey. Come, of course. Time to smash. I don't know. I think it would be Death by Snooze. Yeah, do you need my seal of approval or something? Hell no. I'm not here to be friends with any of you punks. Expect it. I'm just here to help and to repay my debts. Both to you punks and to Krishtaria. Wait, Krishtaria? How being here helps him? I would do that like our senpai Shiro did. A. What do you mean? You mean you would summon a dolphin? A giant dolphin? A giant dragon? A giant... Okay, Sakura was... Yeah. Anyway, but don't forget dipshits. This only lasts until my debt is paid. As soon as it is, we're gonna right back at killing each other. Okay, but when can we pay the debt? Good. What was the exact sentence? Good to have you with us for as long as you're around. Best of luck going up against those hunks of metal. You're gonna need it. Wait, she's going to help us against all the gods? Not gonna lie, I didn't expect her to accept this easily. I mean, she's saying a death, but Anyway, interesting. I was aware effectively accomplish their goals with help from allies made along the way, but I didn't know our new director shared the same trait. Yeah, the director was a Chad here. Not gonna lie. Getting candies was a damn. Unfortunately, there may simply be something about Calder that naturally attracts people of that temperament. As much as I enjoy the flattering adversive advisor, be warned that it won't be affecting your bonus. No, where was I? Oh yeah, the Black Barrel. Just because you've had the conceptual weapon fitted to the Originax mesh doesn't mean you should use it lightly. Remember, you still ultimately need my command spells to fire it, so only against gods. And since you already used one in your battle against Demeter, see, lore-wise, I'm pretty sure lore-wise, it's only 3 command spells per singularity or per Lostbelt. It's not they. It's not like they regenerate. I'm pretty sure the moment you enter a singularity, the command spells are loaded. That's my understanding at least. So you have only 3. Use them wisely. Only 3 more times, huh? That's not very many at all. Indeed, it isn't. And don't forget, we can't replenish your command spells anymore, even if you're able to make it back to the border. Okay. The only way you'll be able to restore then is to return to Caldera Base and connect yourself to a few magical reactors as usual. Okay. Okay, whoever asked how the command spells are restored, there you go. I didn't know if they said this in any point. There you go. They connect the main characters with some magical reactors and they recharge it. Interesting. As speaking of which, what is the storm border's status? Are you still completely defenseless? Defenseless! Defenseless is the key word. Funny you should ask, since you're the one who left us high and dry in the first place. Yes, needless to say, we're still very much completely defenseless. I wish you could send us heroic spirit to help us out, but I know that's just not possible right now. So in the meantime, we'll be here laying low as we stay in the hope that your plan's success. Besides, I'm sure Captain will wake up soon, and when he does, I can ask him to defend the border to the best of his abilities, without exacerbating his condition, of course. I wonder if Captain will hold himself. Rest assured, I'm prepared to bargain with as many soft buttery croissants as necessary. Oh, I think Candace will be okay. I think I will go back to the border just to check out. Something on your mind, Macarius. What do you think about how we could get you guys back to your ship if you needed to go there? You said you made an emergency landing in the western frontier zone, right? Is that what I call this area? At any rate, yes, that sounds right. Gotcha, never mind then. There's no safe way to get there. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Just forget I said anything. There's no safe way to get to the frontier zone, but is there one for other zones? Yeah. Yes, there is. We can use the underground infrastructure. It won't let us go everywhere, but it can get us to a lot of places. I see. I'll have to remember that. Hey, mustache. If you only need to move one person around, I can take him myself. Having authority over the seas means I've also got the power to navigate it. Basically means I can cross any border, Lostbelt or not. But hey, it's up to you. Besides, I'm not gonna lie, it can be a rough way to travel. So the authority to cross borders. So it was Poseidon's gift that let you move freely between Lostbelts. Do not say that name. We have pamphlets at 2.0, guys. Of course, you always knew that, but still. Ah, yes. I do beg your pardon. I'm afraid I'm the one. I'm one of those sorts who must think out loud to put their thoughts in order. You see. I don't give a shit why you do this. Say it again, I will kill you. Then and there. Why did you say the name? Duly noted. May I say something now? It is safe to assume we're all just about to speed now. Although, I never knew every orc spirit who got here before us would already be gone. Yeah. But hey, at least you met up with me. Don't worry, I got this. Yeah. Musashi's like, why no one is counting on me? Please rely on me. I'm here. You know, I'm here. How? There's only one of you. Hey, come on. Then again, I suppose Miyamoto Musashi is an extremely powerful heroic spirit. Plus, we have Candies on our side too. The Black Barrel's destructive force is truly remarkable, and we also have local allies providing us with safe haven. Looking at everything here, looking at everything we have going for us, I know I would be happy. But I still can get over it. The instant we kill Demeter, Zeus just swoop in and takes over her authority like it's no big deal. And not only that, he's already got the South District back on his feet, even after it was completely destroyed. Back on his feet, even after it was completely destroyed only yesterday. How can he be so damn omnipotent? Maybe it was all the plants? Come on, Gerald, goof. Wait, Kintoki? Cheers up, these guys are as golden as the golden gets. We might have tried to slay the gods, but they actually pulled it off. Exactly. You ought to be throwing your hands up in the air cheering, not staring at the ground and shit. Allow us to introduce ourselves again, Director of Caldea. We are the God Destroyer Alliance, or rather the AI built from its remains. You're here too, friend and Raiko. Yes, the second team. So all these powerful experts working together still weren't enough to defeat the gods of Olympus. Come on, don't diss on them. Okay, friend, I'm a... Is she... Boji? Alright, which one of your ass faces installed the friend persona? How are we gonna tell it everything we need to tell it like this? There's something never a dull moment with the second squad around. Alright, I think this Nikola Tesla persona had best take it from here. Tesla wasn't exactly a wallflower himself, you know? Just let it go, Macarius. We'll never get anything done if you point out every little thing like that. I never imagined we would get new reinforced and weaponry at this point in the game. It seems things are looking up for the Alliance. Now then, let's us resume Operation God Destroyer in earnest. Let me be clear, this is not a plan for defeating the individual machine gods. This is a plan to bring down the god, the omnipotent Zeus himself. You really have a plan to defeat Zeus? Oh? But that's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting to hear how us Chaldeans are going to take the fight to an omnipotent god. This is too much fun, don't you think, Cadence? Why are you dragging me into this? You think fun even enters in the equation while I'm stuck with you, morals? We're not friends, dipshits. No, don't be like this. Ours may be a business relationship, but that doesn't change the fact that we'll still be fighting together. Besides, don't you love throwing caution to the wind and fighting battles against impossible odds? You think I'm the same kind of head case as you, bitch? Oh my god. I don't hate impossible odds, but I'm not a freaking fan of either. My fun is absolutely crushing my enemy. I got no interest in a fight I know I can't win. Oh really? Then why'd you come over to our side, huh? I'm betting you actually love fighting against impossible odds just as much as you love completely demolishing your enemies. Don't worry, I totally get it. I'm exactly the same way. Musashi just go in her own pace. And just say I'm not a freaking head case like you. If you two would be so kind as to bond over your shared lust for battle at a later time. Lust for battle. Yeah, may I ask exactly what is your heavy mind? To defeat Zeus? As I recall, the 7-linked heroic spirit canon was a one-time only option. Are you saying you have something else on hand that can bring down God? I had a dream about this. Golden, that is exactly, boss. Our last option for taking down Granddaddy Zeus himself is to use a great summoning circle to summon a major VIP ally of proper human history? What? So you mean a spell designed to summon a heroic spirit? Who does he plan to summon? That's the one. For it's gonna be a little different from Caldera style summoning you might be used to. Well, let me tell you how you're gonna go against summoning this VIP. A whole bunch of heroic spirits from all walks of life put their heads together to come up with a foolproof timeless method. See, chain reaction summon happens pretty easily in Lostbelts and Singularities, so we figure all we need to do was give that process of nudge the right direction. The result is the great summoning circle I'm about to tell you about. We call it the God Destroyer Grand Class Designation Summon. A summoning a Grand Class, huh? Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, so we will summon a Grand Class servant. This right here, our ace in the hole. A Grand Servant? Are you freaking serious? I don't know shit about Magecraft, and even I know a Grand Servant. Great Servant's a big freaking deal. A Great Servant, that kind of unbelievably powerful heroic spirit that usually only summoned by the true heroic spirit summoning ritual the Holy Grail War is based on. We've certainly encountered them before, like with Orion in the first Hassan, but even so. I mean, you're so confident we'll be able to summon one. I'm quite shocked. Since our plan is to summon a Grand Servant here to Olympus like the Orion was summoned to Atlantis. But then does that mean the conditions to summon a Grand Servant are in place? So cool, so golden. Oh yeah! Okay. I know who we are summoning, but how? It looks like Kentucky AI has fallen into a so cool loop, so I think I'd better take over. Summoning spell uses multiple summoning circles placed at various points around the city. Oh. What's more? It also uses a certain device to ensure that the target, a figure who would normally be unsummonable, is called forth into this world. We call it a Grand Summon Article. Oh, okay. Hello, Lartoria. Or Lauter? In mage terms, I suppose you could call it a mystic code or perhaps a catalyst. King Arthur's Lancer Spirit Origin. Yes. The King of the Storm, the avatar of the Wild Hunt, that was seen during the 4th Singularity. So there was yet another powerful heroic spirit here at the time. The Electric Professor, Lionhead Professor, and the Blavatsky designer designed the article, and the collaborator built it. As for the Great Summoning Circle, last we heard, its components are still being set up in each area. Unfortunately, the machine gods defeated us before we could see the operation through to the end, so we are trusting all of you to do so in our stead. Destroy the gods and save humanity. Oh, are you sure we do grand summon circles and not that equal exchanging alchemist thing? Maybe. If it is If it is an equal exchange, I'm pretty sure we're just exchanging mana, right? The 7 summon circles that make up the Great Summon Circle, and the heroic spirits managed to set up 4 of them. We need to set up the 3 others. We can no longer help slay the god ourselves, unfortunately. We ended up falling to the mechanical gods before the great summoning circle and articles were complete. But now there are heroes gathered here once again, and only 3 summoning circles left to go. That sounds to me like a mission worth risking one's life over, no? What do you think? So he'll all but admit this could end up killing us, huh? I don't know who that is, but at least he's honest. I say, am I the only one who finds the idea of an AI actively assigning us danger missions somewhat unsettling? Well, it's better than Skynet, I think. Oh, stop that, Mr. Tesla. You should know by now that it's not everyone so eager to push themselves to their limits. I'm sorry if we didn't convey it well, but we're not trying to give orders. We're only providing information. Whatever you acted or not is up to you guys. While we're on the subject, here's where the remaining summon circles need to be set up. Why not showing the map to us? This is Olympus East District, and these 3 points of light are where the last summoning circles need to go. These other 4 points of light are the ones we already finished setting up. As for now, neither the machine gods nor the people of Olympus have noticed the existing summoning circles. They're better not, after all the trouble we went to hide them. Not to mention the collaborator. We still don't know who's the collaborator. So this operation, God Destroyer was forced to be suspended partway through. Then I suppose this is no time for half measurements. We of Caldea will pick up where the Alliance left off. And I'm saying that in front of everyone here, heroic spirits included, even you, Canis. When you continue to aid us, please, we still need your help. Shut up, you think I don't know that? There's no way you three Caldea servants alone could possibly take down the gods. Hey. Not gonna lie, if you were not there, Canis, I probably would be better. Maybe. Are you sure? We'd be making Philosopher's Stone. No need for Philosopher's Stone. Now then, ahem. We decided our next course of action. We still complete the Great Summoning Circle, thereby preparing for our showdown with the King of Gods. That means we'll need to make our way to Olympus East District. Oh, disguise your command spell so the locals are none the wiser. So this will be a covert mission. This will be a covert mission. Covert missions is undercover mission? Covert mission. I think I never heard this expression. Covert. Didn't I tell you? Huh? Didn't I tell you to get some rest, technical advisor? Fine. Take a moment to say goodbye, but that's all. After this, I want you going straight back into sleep mode. No ifs and or buts. Is that clear? Yes, teacher. And don't call me teacher. I'm never going back to the clock tower. Not even if they were to bag me. Traumatized with all of this, huh? Understandable. Okay. We're having many zeros nodes. Gordov Sensei. I'm pretty sure this will be the last chapter. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to play the 2 nodes. I'll try my best. Is the last node a battle? Oh, what is that? Initiating God Destroyer Alliance base underground transfer. What is this? Moving the entire base. Yeah, why? Like it's so mundane. Well, everything's shaking. Is this what riding an elevator like? This base was originally an all-purpose maintenance vehicle for underground infrastructure. You know, the kind that goes around fixing whatever needs it. You could also walk along the underground corridors, but they're really hard to navigate, and it would take forever. Of course, if you're willing to spend a few days to get to our destination, it could work. What do you want to do? Yeah, sticking with the moving base. Since you guys are good with this, I'm good with this as well. Besides, sister and I wouldn't even be able to contact you in the East District if we stayed here. Good. Anyway, it shouldn't take us long to get there at this height. Just be careful you don't lose footing. Man, I never would even thought to try moving this entire place. It sounds like it's an old hat to you guys, but Olympus teach is pretty amazing to me. Tech, teach. Olympus Tech. It's Atlantis, not Olympus. Oh. Atlantis did this. Atlantean, I mean, at least that's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. Again, Shin, you really need to be in contact with Squid, for you know who's B-Day. Yeah. I mean, he said he's going to sneak somewhere. I don't know if he managed to. But yeah, I mean, he said we're going to play something. I don't know. I might as well just join his live somewhere and then discuss this. The continent of Atlantis about 10,000 odd years ago. It's also why we think the second Machia may have played a part in Atlantis' destruction. Unfortunately, we don't know anything for sure, as all the records pertaining to that time were lost long ago. Continent of Atlantis. That's right. I believe to be a continent that once existed in Atlantic Ocean. Also one of proper human history's most well-known legends. It was once a prosperous empire rich in natural resources, but over time its people lost all respect for gods and the rules of law. So the gods punished them by flooding the entire empire and sinking the continent to the sea. At least that's how the ancient Greek philosopher Plato described it in his two dialogues, Timos and Critias. Yeah, we need to talks about those stuffs. Yeah, we need to talk about which game we'll play together. If we're going to play any multi-game play, right? Because I'm curious what he wants to do. It's one of many floating legends that have been passed down through different civilizations, like Mesopotamia. The flooding of Atlantis is said to have taken place sometime around 9,000 before Christ. But that theory of continental drifting claims otherwise. If we assume that all our current continents were originally in a single giant mass, then there's no place where a mythical lost continent could fit. At least that was the operating theory as of 100 years or so ago. That said, I doubt that the discovery of a plate technology has done much of advance Atlantis' cause. Sorry. That said, I doubt the discovery of plate tectonics has done much to advance Atlantis' cause. Furthermore, given that there has been exactly 0 discoveries of any Atlantean artifact, the sole historical record we have for its existence is Plato's writing. However, that still leaves one question unanswered. Right. What if the continent of Atlantis really did exist, but in a way that was completely unlike any other continent we know about? A floating one? I can't deny it's a possibility. Especially now that we know it's possible for something that exists without leaving behind a single trace. Namely, the realm of mystics. And that's not all. There is also the very act of using magecraft to materialize a sermon. While the existence of most things can be proven with physical evidence and writing records, the same cannot be said of mystics. In which case, right, if what Alan Macarius told us about the mechanical gods is true, precisely, the gods of Olympus could have arrived on the continent of Atlantis long ago, thereby bringing the civilization to prehistoric people. For of course, in that case, these events would be more akin to the work of Jules Verne than they would Plato, Thales, and Critias. I forgot what Jules Verne was. The Turn to the Moon? No. Good grief! I can practically see Sir Doyle's faces grinning in delight. As in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the prestigious author who immortalized your exploits in novel form. I've read every book he ever published, and I've seen the movie versions. Well, at least all the ones you're in, Holmes. I still remember the first time I saw Granada's version like it was yesterday. They're talking about fiction. The real Atlantis was SQs we made all along, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get carried away. Come on, Mesh, it's okay. You're too kind, Mesh. I only hope I get a chance to tell Sir Doyle that what dedicated fans he has. Now then, back to the subjects of Atlantis. This has been the most fascinating discussion. Depending on when this Lostbelt first came about, this could mean that the mythological continent of Atlantis truly did exist on our Earth. If the same were true in proper human history, there would surely still be some trace of physical evidence pertaining to the continent sinking. Indeed, with such an event would have affected the topography of the entire planet. No doubt someone would also have discovered something along. It would be interesting if Atlantis existed, but sadly, most likely, it didn't. There are some evidence of sinking continent islands, but not on where Atlantis is supposed to be, but more closer to the Australia, Japan. There are some remains of civilizations underwater. And yet, in proper human history, there is not one piece of evidence that the continent of Atlantis ever existed. Foo. Good point, Foo. Good point, Foo. No evidence of the continent existence, huh? By Jove, that's it. It may not be a proverbial smoking gun, but we've got collateral evidence right here. What? Oh yes, I beg your pardon. This is still only a hypothesis. But I do believe I've solved the riddle. If we assume that the legendary continent of Atlantis truly did exist in proper human history, then we can now say with a fairly degree of certainty that it truly was. It's really no great mystery at all. What? Take a look around. Where are we standing right now? Are we on the floor? Indeed we are. But what is the floor a part of? As you all know, we are currently standing on a small part of the interstellar mountainous city of Olympus. And what, pray tell, is the nature of Olympus' existence? Alien technology? Oh, I get it. Olympus is a natural landmass. It's a mysterious and enormous artificial structure. It's essentially a virtual continent built inside a supernatural hollow space, and with advanced technology, well, beyond the scope of proper human history. Right you are, Miss Carolite. Granted, this is the most preliminary theory that may well change as more information comes to light. Nonetheless, I must say I never dreamed this adventure hours would involve me deducing the existence of Atlantis. Yeah, he's concluded the existence of Atlantis because we are on Olympus, so yeah, of course. Concluding the existence of a fictional place by pinpointing the existence of another fictional place. Because, well, that's how it is. I actually found the lost city that has lost around the water. But it's too dangerous to go there because there are a lot of terrorist zealots nearby. Terrorist zealots. I wonder what you're referencing to. Not gonna lie. Basically, Olympus and Atlantis are both pretty impressive. Yeah, totally got it. No, I mostly got it. I left it mostly, absolutely, mostly, totally got it. Yep. It's okay, Musashi. It's okay. It's okay. By the way, Adelina Macarius, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. It's about the underground infrastructure we're using for transport as we speak. Sure, was it? You said this whole underground area was safe because it used to be Hades' domain or something. I was just curious, what's the full story there was? Hades is one of the gods who was killed in the fourth Machia, right? Yes, that's right. All the gods who fought for coexistence between humans and gods were defeated and destroyed during the Olympia Machia. Fourth Olympia Machia. Not just Olympia Machia. And Hades was one of them. After the war, Zeus ended up taking over the domains of every human they defeated. That, along with enslaving Poseidon, gave him full control over the entire sea of Atlantis. But it was a different story for Olympus' underground infrastructure. Hades decided to take his own life, and the resulting explosion sealed off his underground domain. Thanks to that, the underground became a dark zone that nobody could easily touch. Basically, no one that dies goes there. Those are actually in real life. I was not referencing any fiction. No, but you were saying terrorist zealots. That's why I thought it was some joke. What do you mean by terrorist zealots? Ah, okay, I got it. Never mind. Thanks to that, the underground becomes nobody except those who are allied with Hades and the faction fighting for coexistence. I gotcha, that explains it. I always found it strange how an all-powerful god like Zeus knows everything that happens on the surface, but can't seem to do anything when it comes to this underground area. It's pretty much down to luck that thing worked out this way. As ships, Hades and Zeus were both base of a Titan Kronos, as gods that put them in the same class of deity. So even Zeus become omnipotent. When Zeus become omnipotent, he'd still need to allocate almost all of his power to see everything going on in the Dark Zone. And right now Zeus is using most of his magical energy to keep Olympus and the Tree of Emptiness Magellan up and running. Oh. Stain's leaving. See ya, Stain. Thanks so much for showing up. Good night. Good night. Give you something. Bye bye. Defeat Aphrodite for me. Sure, Stain. No problemo. Now you're saying that is a weakness we can take advantage of? That's right. We believe that where our hopes for victory lie. Where? On the Hades domain? I think just shocking him. Yeah, it's a fallen asleep. We're there already? Yeah, the base is done moving along the underground. Let's go up to the surface. We'll be going with with you this time, since this is a covered mission. There you go again. Didn't I tell you not to jump on my sister, you big squirrel? A cute body, cute girl, and a cute animal altogether. You love to see it. Come on, Musashi. Turn off the horny mode. Jeez. That thing's not really a squirrel, right? Come on, Cadence. Oh. Alright, try not to get yourselves killed out there. There's no way in hell I'm gonna play pretend so you guys can knock yourself out acting like the idiots you are. Oh. I'll hang around in my spirit form in the meantime and pop out if things turn violent. Sure. What? What do you mean by play pretend? Oh yes, it means you need to be careful about your choices of words on the surface, or Zeus's scans will catch you. Oh. I say something about the backs when we fought Demeter. Yeah. You guys are now undercover. Jesus, you forgot? It's a killer rabbit. A killer rabbit. I never watched the whole. What is the name again of the series? I forgot. Everyone quotes that comedy thing, but I never watched it that much. Monty Python, thank you. I never watched that much. Monty Python. Many people quotes that a lot. Now then, we need to get we need to get our cover story straight. Let's see. Okay, I think I got it. You three will be our distant relatives. Okay, this seems weak. Which will be our distant relative from our very edge of South District. As for you, Holmes, no need to worry about me. I'll stay close in by my spirit form as well. I call the oldest sister role. Come on, Musashi, you are the oldest sister role. I always wanted a couple of cute siblings of my own. What? My other sister doesn't match. You want me to be the middle child? I was kind of hoping I could be the youngest child. And you could be my big brother. Come on, Mash, come on. She doesn't only want a senpai, she wants an Oni-chan, huh? Where this is going? Where this plot is going? Come on, Nasu. Why are you pulling here? Why are you pulling here? Right. Okay, she's excited. I think there's a risk our conversation maybe eyes drop upon on the surface, Macarius. Basically, you catch on quick, don't you? It has been said. It's not really eyes dropping, though. It's more like he's openly listening to everything anyone says. That they say it's because Zeus himself watches over everything we humans do, that he's protecting us, of course. I see, so you live in a state of constant surveillance. Mash wants to be Yorimoto. No, it's not like she wants to be Imoto. She wants a Oni-chan to be a senpai to be Oni-chan. How many tags she wants to use here? Jesus. The tags. Hi, she's hey, quieto. I summoned Castorian Summer Kiara yesterday. I'm having hey, congratulations. You summoned yesterday? Where it was? It was on the Japanese server? Or another server? I don't think it is on NA yet. But congratulations, amazing. Castoria and Summer Kiara, that's strong. Amazing farm. You might be able to see everything that happens above ground, but he can't actually tell individually people apart. Because he doesn't care. Just like how we humans can tell individual ants apart. Yeah. Oh well, that's about how I think it works. Oh, fascinating. They will certainly seem to lend credence to the AI's belief that Zeus is exceptionally powerful but not truly omnipotent. However, his hearing is a different story. He listens to every single conversation people have on the surface. Like Superman. You mean he's able to meaningfully hear and comprehend the utterances of 10 million people down to the sentence singularly? I can scarcely imagine that what such immense data processing capability must be like. Small wonder he had so little difficulty traveling the universe. Such incredible multi-purpose functionality would certainly make him appear omnipotent, even if he is not surely so. Well, he's not a god for nothing. Not to mention this is Zeus we're talking about. He does a bunch of things that'd be impossible for humans to pull off. Ooh. Most impressive, it sounds as through his essentially Olympus one good Achillean program. I don't know what that means. Oh, I've heard of that. It was a kind of super surveillance system a few countries colluded on, right? No, Miss Miyamoto. Achillean was never anything more than an urban legend. It's not different than the purported devil at the crossroad of a serial killer hiding under your bed. Then again, perhaps the devil at the crossroads is more of a mystic than Achillean. Well, no matter. It's still the same broad category, but the same is not true for Zeus. His surveillance mechanisms and controls devices are unabashedly present in all aspects of life here. I took Olympus for a utopia, but in fact the control its government wields over its people is far greater than any we've yet seen in Lostbelt. So it's better than a utopia, bigger than a utopia. No wonder the division between the coexisting and ruling faction was so great that it led to full-blown machia. That's how the war happened. Oh, it was in Thailand, servant, but still, congratulations. Quieto. Amazing. Time to farm. Kiara is a little weaker than Space Star. Just a little weaker. But she's ara. She's a bit ara. You're starting to understand what things are like here. Well, so I think we can get going now, right? Now you want to hear my say Onicha. Hey! If they didn't translate it properly, if they didn't localize this properly, I will riot. If I didn't hear Onicha Jesus, I probably won't. This is my biggest issue with localization. Why they can't just embrace the... What is the name of the thing again? It's not pronouns, it's honorifics. Why can't they just embrace the honorifics? We love the honorifics. Everyone who enjoys some anime knows the Oni-chan, Oni-san. They know the thing. God damn it! No, not Imoto. The chan, sama, san, tan, kun. We know the thing. Just put some description for those who don't understand the honorifics. Jesus, we want the honorifics. Then let's get this great summoning circle operating underway. Everybody ready? Seeing how those soldiers we ran into last time all looked like they came from the Eastern District, I'm guessing we'll be in for an especially rough time around here, so let's be ready for that. Thank you, Musashi. But we were actually hoping to stop by our house before we begin to operation in earnest, if that's okay. You have a house here? Well, I actually forgot something there and we need to get it. Oh. Yes, we have to postpone the the start of this mission. I'm sorry. We should have told you sooner. That's weird. Seriously, screw that noise. I'm taking a nap. We've Oh, wake me up when you finish whatever stupid crap you're going to do. So you're going to camp out here just like that. Then again, I guess I'm not one to talk. Funny enough, they use senpai. Yeah, they use senpai, but they exclude honorifics. Are you kidding me? Honorifics gives way more significance to conversations in hierarchy. For example, reading some light novels that were officially translated, it's cringy. Like when someone tries to be respectful, they go something sung, but in the official translation, they translate to master, to Mister. Who the hell talks? Hey, Mister. Hey, master, master person. God damn it! Don't you know it's dangerous for a woman to camp out of her, by herself? You're really going to lecture me on that? Now, can I ask what it is you forgot at your house? It's something we're all going to need. The last time we used it. What? We messed up the timing and our whole squad got wiped out. What? Just say what it is. It's a bomb. Right, Master. Okay, it looks the same. So Olympus is district. There are so many statues as big as the skyscrapers here. And the city itself is so elaborately designed. Doesn't it look the same? Yeah, it's also filled with the real gentle sense of beauty everywhere. Well, you're going to see giant statues in the art district. Hey, is this your first time coming to this part of town? Alright. I have to assume that our old backstory about being from the countryside won't work anymore. No, of course not. But it has been long enough that I couldn't help but get a little work done. Okay. Woof woof. Woof woof woof. Special translation, don't mind me. Just ordinary everyday doggo here. Just ordinary everyday doggo here? Did I do that? Who's a good boy, Plato? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good. It doesn't look like anyone is paying Senpai and me any special notice. Eventually, these guys' kids must still be working as intended. It seems like they're affecting Musashi too, just like we hoped. So far, so good. It's been a long time since you've been here too, hasn't it, Plato? Come on, who's a good boy? Hey, what's with the cold shoulder? Come on, enough playing around. Our home sweet home isn't much farther than here. Okay. Why don't we head back to the house and take a breather before we look around the city? You guys could use one after all the hard work you've been doing. Oh, so we're going together. I didn't think we were going together. Because I think sister here has been looking forward to cooking something for you. Can't say I'm especially looking forward to it myself, but hey, come on, Oni-chan. Okay, I want to have your cooking for the first time in a long time. Happy now? Jesus. I swear, a few hundred years without cooking anything, and now you can't wait to get in the kitchen. And of course, you know we haven't seen our distant relatives in forever. We have to make them feel welcome. Right? Yeah. And what's got into you, Plato? I was just watching a couple of beautiful people doing a little back and forth. Plato. Stop that, Plato. You know it's true to grow in public. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Macarius. Looks like that's here too. Oh no. Don't show me kids. Don't show me kids. We're going to destroy this place. Don't show me kids right now. God damn it. We're both back. Oh man, it's been so long. Oh, they even got a dog with them at least. I think that's a dog, right? That's a dog. Fool has so many names. Squirrel dog. Wherever you guys been all the time. Oh yes, you're traveling all around Olympus now, right? I think you went to South District last year. Yeah. It looked like things were pretty bad down there. Are you two okay? Did you get caught in the crossfire? We're fine, thank you, but it was scary seeing the city there in such a disarray. You guys been doing okay while we've been away? Yeah, we've been having ambrosia every day, so we're doing great. Ambrosia, huh? How about you two? Have you been okay? Yeah, we're fine, thanks. This ambrosia is still being distributed even now that Demeter is gone. Does this mean Zeus has taken over Demeter's role even while he's still pouring magical energy into? Olympus is the tree of emptiness? Just how much magical energy does he actually possess? So did you guys see the Chaldeans while you were in the South District? Oh, they're demons who want to destroy our world, right? Did they look really scary? Ah, beats me. We never saw them, so we have no idea. They say one of them got a demonic blood red mark on his right arm. They know about the command seals. So who are these people? Are they your friends? Yeah, they are totally not Chaldean. I guarantee you. You guys from the south. Did you see the Chaldeans guys with the black hair? Nope. Hey, those Chaldeans aren't gonna come here, right? I don't want all of us to die. I hate that. I wish there were no such thing as bad people. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, me too, of course. Yeah, bad people, bad. It's okay, it'll be fine. Yeah, of course. If they don't show up here, our dads will take care of them. Because you know what? Our dad's a soldier. I hope that kills them, yeah. Yeah, they should just die and leave us alone. Yeah, sure. I don't know if I agree with that. Come on, Musashi, shut up! Because there's the bad things. What makes them bad guys, right? Queen Europa even said so in her address. And if they're bad guys, then they should simply die. Simple as that. Simple as that. See, I think they're bad, so they should die. Might be a little too simplistic. If nothing else, I think it'd be good for us to find out why they are the way they are. Like, are they really destroying the world? Are they really so evil that they deserve to die? Well, who knows? Maybe they've got their own good reasons for doing what they're doing. Musashi, they follow the god. They're not thinking. Maybe there's some large truth driving their actions that we have to come to terms with, and maybe they don't want to be here taking on Olympus, but they are anyway because they think it's the right thing to do. Oh boy, it's worth your while to imagine things like that, you know, especially since it doesn't cost you anything. I don't know if it's a good time for that. That's pretty tough. If that was the case, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Yeah, me neither. Ay. But wait, hang on. It's still bad to do bad things, even if you got a good reason for doing them, right? Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong there. But don't forget, there's nobody in the whole world that never makes any mistakes. Only gods, right? Right? People can't always make all the right choices. Sometimes to stop evil, you have to let go of being good a bit. And when you do, the important thing is to be honest with yourself. You can't just rationalize your actions away by telling yourself you had no other choice, or that what you're doing is somehow right. I know if I was up against someone who was under no illusion that they are doing something wrong for what they sincerely believe were the right reasons, I wouldn't want to kill them just because they were bad. Musashi, you're having too much of deep conversation with two kids. You know that? I mean, okay, they're not only kids, they're probably hundreds of years old kids, but still, I want to know why they made the right choice. What motivated them to do it? And while at it, I'd want other people to know how they felt too. At least that's what I think. What about you two? Do you bleed? Oh, that's our alarm. Okay. Sorry, I have to go home. See ya, kids. Still not sure if it was a good move to do. Why were you getting so worked up over a couple of kids? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean, kids? Aren't they like 10,000 years old? Guess you got me there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay. 10,000. I was saying hundreds, but I guess thousands. Settle down. Come on. Let's go already. If those kids' curfew alarm are any indicator, it's probably be the sunset soon. See that residential tower next to the statue of Aphrodite? My Carlos and I live there, in apartment 5203, on the 52nd floor. We're doing other shtick? I guess we are all doing other shtick. So spacious. Doesn't mean they're upper class. No, wait, the whole concept of monetary economy doesn't exist here. True. And since they also have nothing in the way of jobs or professions, I don't see how they could have class-based distinctions like commoners or aristocrats. It's so big, that's what she said. This place is pretty average. People who really care about the size of their homes might choose somewhere bigger. But this is usually the kind of apartment you get unless you have a big family or something. So this is a small one. Please have a seat and make yourself at home. I will go get up some juice. Okay? Alright. There, he just snapped his finger. It's not his finger. This is a sign we agreed on to let Holmes know it was okay to come out of his spirit. Oh, okay. The Olympian might have found his outfit strange, but Zeus should have been able to tell the difference. I do beg your pardon for the intrusion. I hope my footsteps weren't too loud. Don't worry, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice footsteps. Just don't break into song or anything. Our neighbors aren't that fond of that. Even in Utopia, they complain about songs, huh? Oof! Don't be a fool for a funny fool. He's slowly getting his intelligence. Yeah, you can say intelligence. Imagine Holmes out of nowhere starts a musical. Let's see if Zeus were also monitoring the number of people making footsteps in a given room, he would notice something was strange when the numbers suddenly increased out of nowhere. Yeah. But if I understand this is right, it looks like footsteps are beneath his notice. I mean, I'm pretty sure he noticed, but yeah. Here you go, the juice. Thank you. I'm afraid it's not freshly squeezed, but it's still nice and cold. Thank you, Adele. Most kind of you. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Yes, don't worry, Plato. I've got a shallow bowl of juice for you. Yeah, I mean, the sweetness doesn't overstay it welcome, and it's got just the right amount of tartness. so much comments about the juice. I don't know. Thanks to you for the lovely drink. I won't soon forget this flavor, I assure you. Do your cats drink juice? No. My cat used to drink milk in the beginning, but now mostly water. That I know, I say maybe drinking juice when I'm not looking. And before you go over whatever it is you two forgot, I need to ask you one more personal question. Here you go, the Curious Holmes. Tell me, Dalla Macarius, may I ask where the rest of her family is? They died in Olympia mock, yeah. Okay. Yeah, our mom and dad supported Athena and Ares. I see. One more reason for them to be helping, I see. I'm sorry we brought up such a painful subject. Mesh, it was 10,000 years ago. It's fine. It was 1,000 years ago, remember? And besides, it's not like our family are gone. We still have you guys. Oh, we are family now. There's nothing taboo about discussing the Makia. It's basically like extolling the gods' victories. Besides, sister and I weren't part of the coexistent faction like mom and dad were. He's lying. He and Ella were both part of the coexistent faction during the fourth Makia. But he's assuming Zeus is listening and being careful not to say anything that would arouse suspicions. Guys, certainly people are talking about the Makia, don't they? Anyway, I'm getting late, so we should probably have dinner soon. You'll help me, right, Macarius? Nothing taboo, just like, hey. By the way, Non-21, I learned the other day. Did you know that that this that you just said is not actually a crime in Brazil? The thing you just said is not actually a crime in Brazil, from what I heard. Apparently. So yeah. They don't know how by playing with Plato. Here, boy, come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, why are you growling at me? No, I finally get what you were hinting at in the squid stream. Yeah. But yeah. You see? Yeah, that's a interesting thing, right? I should have been the one coming. Okay, I mean, besides it looks like fun. Okay, Musashi, take it around here. I can tell you this is going to be the most fun we've had in a long time. And we're done here, I guess. So, as much as it pains me, because I would love to continue right away, but sadly I need to quit. I should have closed the stream half an hour ago. I'm quite screwed right now. So yeah, Non-21, the spammer of the chat. Thanks so much for joining, and as well all the other silent viewers. Thanks so much, you guys are amazing. It was really fun, and we are advancing the story, not as fast. Which chapter we are? On the 9. It's a 23 episode, right? Okay, probably tomorrow we'll be playing summer event if it is already out, but we'll see. But thanks so much, Non-21. Have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. Enjoy your Sunday. Love you all. Bye bye. Till tomorrow. Take care and drink water, but don't spend too much on gacha because it's not healthy. Yeah, it isn't. Bye bye. Love you all. Mwah. And I'll give some juice to my cat. Apparently. Bye bye. Good night, Non-21.